What's going on, y'all? So listen.
What's going on, y'all? Listen. Remember when I said I ain't even gonna sit here and lie to y'all? Listen, it could be a little bit of bias or whatever, and this the only time I admit that. Deep 4L. But anyway, listen, this is Belle Collective Season 3, Episode 4, the main event. Baby, this was a good episode, okay? Because it really got heated at the end, and I was like, why y'all cut it off? Why y'all cut it off? It felt like they was putting a BET plus, okay? But we'll have to wait till next week. And baby, I got some things to say about that because everybody was in the wrong in that whole situation. But one person I feel like was more in the wrong. I just feel like y'all too damn old. We too old to be as petty as we be acting, y'all. But anyway, we start the episode off with Latrice, and she meeting up at a little boutique store or whatever with what's her name, Selena, right? And I said, also, Selena really finna be a part of the show now. Like, if y'all really, why Selena wasn't a part of it in season 1 and season 2, or at least season 2? Get her little coinage, get her back on the screen or whatever. We missed her and all that stuff. I hope her health is doing good and everything, because I know she had a health scare some years ago or whatever, and I'm glad that she looked like she looking good. You know what I'm saying? But, we get to talking about some of the inside information and behind the scenes of what's going on with her and So Gucci, okay? Listen. She said what they call her, So Gucci, Samantha, Since Shantae, Sophia. Girl, she got so many goddamn names. I like to die. I said the shade is already starting, okay? Basically, Latrice is about to have this wig launch, right? She's having this line. She want to have this party. She want to bring all the girls together. Baby, I don't understand why. Maybe it's in the contract, but I'm pretty sure there's ways to get around that, because I would have pulled a Marie. Marie said, I don't fuck with you, so therefore I'm not about to show up, okay? And I'm not about to fake that. I'll give Marie that. I will give her that, because that definitely would have been me. All right? That's reality for your ass, okay? But come to find out, Selena said her and So Gucci, they ain't really cool like that. We saw the issues that they were having, and not her, but the kids were having with So Gucci and her daughter last season, and all that, the favoritism and not feeling welcome and all that stuff or whatever. But at the same time, I was thinking, like, how does Selena feel about all of this, given that these are her daughters and they're saying that they're going through this, and now we know. Gucci and Selena ain't got no relationship. Selena said, listen, that lady don't speak to me. She'll see me and keep on walking. I'd be like, hey girl, she'll be like, and act like she don't even see me. And I'm just sitting here like, dang, after all these years, it's like that. Baby, Latrice said So Gucci just got jealous of Selena because her husband still wants Selena. And truth be told, I'm not even finna hold y'all. I do feel like Selena, JJ still in love with Selena. No shade to you, So Gucci. It's just given that, especially given the fact, the way that if you go back to, and I know this is years ago, but they weren't even together on Bring It. You know what I'm saying? And JJ was trying to get back with Selena back then. Girl, it was a mess. I gotta go rewatch Bring It. Bring It was a time. Y'all know on WeTV, they're about to bring out another black show. I think it's called Breaking the Ice. And I'm gonna watch it because it's a black skating coach with a black skating team, like ice skating, and they're girls and they're black. That's all I'm saying. They black. And so of course I gotta tune in and I gotta support. But because I ain't never seen nothing like that before, like an all black girl skating team, and then on TV. Come through. But anyway, so you got that situation going on. And I was like, oh, she said, you know how long it took, that's why it took JJ 30 years to divorce her. Now, see, JJ told us that it took 8 years or whatever, or 4 years, or how many. They was together for 12. They probably was married for 4, and it took 8 years or whatever to divorce and all that stuff, get that shit finalized, because, I guess according to him, Selena was holding it up because Selena still wanted him or something like that. Now Latrice is saying that JJ still want her. I feel like it's JJ still want her. And truth be told, I wouldn't be surprised if they both still want each other and they just playing. That's what it is, and it's giving those teas, okay? Meanwhile, we get to this whole thing with Glenn. Now, I'm going to try to be as sympathetic as I can, but I'm going to have to be realist also, okay? Because, listen, Letitia, you about to sink into a hole with this man, and you about to let that man sink his thing in your hole, okay? And I'm just sitting here looking at the whole thing just play out. Girl, they go over to the grandma's house, and it's a sad situation because, you know, Glenn and anybody who have a tight bond with a person, especially when your actual biological mother did not raise you or your actual father did not raise you and somebody else do, and then y'all develop that bond when another family member or another person raised you and y'all become real close, and you know that just hurts when you see them down and out and you can't do nothing about it. And I did feel bad because like when it comes time for my grandmama and my granddaddy to go or whatever and they look like that, baby, I ain't gonna be able to watch them. I'm gonna be crying every time I come up in there and see them. I already know that. Girl, we already got my mama, they told me my granddaddy got like early stage mild dementia, like early. I said, since the fuck when? Girl, I said, well, that explains a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm just like, it's just a lot. It is just a lot. And he only 70 something. I said, damn, you know, hurry up and get that treated. You know, it's not no cure, but you know, keep a lookout for that. So I understand where Glenn is coming from. That's a pain. That's a pain. That's hurt. No one wants to see their loved one hurt, especially if they truly love them, right? So you got Letitia sitting there, you know, giving him all the love and encouragement and, you know, helping him and hugging him and just rubbing his back and rubbing his hands and everything. He talking to the cousin like, so what we gonna do? She was like, she tired. She tired. I mean, she 93 years old and she just needs to rest. She just want to rest. I mean, I understand we want her here, but she just tired. And I was like, oh my goodness, that almost got me. It was the cousin saying it. I said, oh no, grandmama, please give us another day. You know what I said? That's how I was feeling. And then when I seen Letitia stand up and Glenn was crying up into his into Letitia's shoulder blade and she was rubbing on his back, and I said, you know, this is a sentimental, sad moment, okay? But at the same time, I'm sitting here like, Letitia about to give him some pussy tonight. I said, Letitia, you are about to let that man warp you into giving you some, giving him some pity pussy, okay? You know, that's what it felt like. And I was just like, oh, girl. I mean, I guess I can make an exception. I said, please don't let this be the reason why you get back with him. Girl, no. Because then later, you know, Letitia, she likes to play games. She like to make it seem like she ain't finna get back with this dude when we already know probably when the reunion show back up, come up, they gonna be back together. Now let me tell you something. All these meetups that they been having, for what? It's just to fill out a scene because we know y'all gonna get back together. It's entertainment for me, you know what I'm saying, because it gives me something to talk about because Glenn, what is it that you don't understand? Now, see, you was trying to be the little perfect gentleman, okay, when you pulled out her chair or whatever. And, you know, Letitia thick, okay? And I said, I understand why you missed that, all right? I understand. And you fucked up on that shit, all right? Now, see, this is all your fault. He gonna say, now, I know that you can't rush a person and, you know, to get to where they need to heal and that space that they need to be at when they need to heal, and you can't rush that process. But it's like, man, I'm doing everything that I need to do to get my family back. Why ain't it working? I said, because you not. How about you stop popping up, okay? Pop, pop, pop. Girl, I'm sitting here like, damn, Glenn, do you not understand? At this point in time, Letitia, do not have any more meetups with Glenn at this point because y'all saying the same thing. He don't get where you coming from, or if he do get it, which I feel like he does, he just want to be hard-headed and he want things to happen his way. Now, you gonna say, I know you can't rush the process of how a person's supposed to, you know, heal and, you know, get over certain things or whatever, but at the same time, you want her to get over it right here and right now, and you want her to go ahead and say, listen, nigga, you can come home. You can come home now. And the thing that he always keep on throwing up there, especially when she talk about, possibly getting a new place or whatever if this thing don't work out, because she need her space, because he keeps invading it and not giving her the right appropriate amount of time that she need, and respecting her boundaries and healing herself from the shit that he did to her. Now let me tell you this, Mr. Glenn, you keep on saying I grew up in a broken home, okay? I grew up without a father. I will not be doing that with Josh. Josh will not do that. And I said, well, listen, sir, how about you take full accountability for the fact that you were the one that put y'all in this position, where Letitia has to think about whether or not she gonna stay or go. This is your fault. So don't get mad at Letitia because that's an option for her, because you made it an option. You couldn't keep your dick in your pants, sir. And you think somebody really want to take you back right off the bat when you didn't say, it's a possibility I could be this girl baby daddy. And then when we found out that you not the baby daddy, I'm giving you the opportunity to come back and you still talking to bitches in the DMs and shit. Oh, bitch, that's you. You fucking up, but you want your family, right? I want my family. I don't want to grow up in no broken home or whatever. Josh ain't gonna grow up in no broken home. I said, well, you the one that's making it broken, okay? And the way that you coming at Letitia, you gonna push her away. Technically speaking, you not, because I'm pretty sure y'all still together. But I'm just saying, in the real world, that's what you do, and y'all just don't understand. What is it about men and not giving people personal space? Girl, I'm so tired of seeing that on TV. I'm like, God damn, if a woman say, or a person in general say, you hurt me, or I need some time to think, and I will reach out to you when I'm ready, give them that time. That don't mean for you to get them a couple of hours and then you reach out, or to put trackers and stuff on them just to check on. Girl, ain't nobody got time for that, because then at that point in time, I'm finna really be done with you, okay? And then she gets up and leave, and he come following her into the parking lot. I said, don't do no shit like that to me. All right, don't embarrass me like that. What is going on? Man, and talk about embarrassment. Latrice, ma'am, sis, Cliff gotta go. Cliff gotta go. Cliff has got to get the fuck up out of here, all right? Because there is no reason why you over here at your new place, right? You at your new place, looking at your investment property for your salon and talking about the renovations here, and this is what we're gonna do, and then they put the condos across the street, and then you're gonna get this, and we're gonna get the foot traffic coming in and all this stuff. Okay, you happy or whatever, and you talking about, and Cliff, he be, trying to make me not do this and not do that or whatever, but he just needs to understand this is my stuff, and next thing you know, who pops up? Cliff. I said, what? And she was like, hey, babe, what we up in here doing? We just showing her what's going on. Why you over here talking about me? I ain't talking about you, girl. I'm standing up there. I heard the whole thing. I said, so you was listening the whole damn time. I said, see, damn it, bitch. Girl, you probably have to put some soundproof walls up in your goddamn rooms so that he can't hear the shit that you be saying, because that nigga probably listening through the door. Y'all probably sleeping in the separate rooms, right? This whole time that they sleep in the separate rooms or whatever, he probably putting a glass to the door listening with his old ass, okay? Like, I just don't get it. I do not get it, Latrice. I understand, like, wanting somebody older to feel that feeling of protection and all of that, but you're a little bit, it's a different from protection and being overbearing and controlling, okay? Like, damn, she can't even go show her homegirl what the freaking salon look like without you popping up like that. Did you get a ride with Cliff or something? Did he not let you drive your car or whatever? Like, it's concerning, girl. It's really concerning. All right. And we move up off of that, right? You know who we ain't really been seeing nothing. We seen like the first couple of episodes, or maybe an episode and a half, or a couple of scenes and a half. We done got a little mention of Tambra, but we ain't got shit of her since. Okay, y'all notice that? We ain't barely got nothing to Tambra. I mean, she popped up towards the end at Latrice, wig line launch, but other than that, girl, we ain't really seen her. Where's Demond? Okay, where's Demond? And I was like, oh, all right. But this whole situation with Letitia coming over there to Marie. I ain't gonna lie, this shit was funny to me. Because it started off in a way that we didn't realize it was gonna get serious, but it kind of got serious right off the bat because Letitia wanted to apologize for the fact that Glenn came over there, popped up on their ass, and did all that stuff. And then Marie, she's just like, you know, she's triggered and she's going back and having flashbacks to the way she was treated in her relationship with Cedric. Okay, you know, the one that came on first season that was cheating and all. Let me tell you this, Marie. I wanted to feel sorry for you in that situation because, you know, I don't care what it is what type of situation it is. People, if you're in a relationship, no one deserves to be cheated on, okay? But it comes a point where you got to get the hell out, and you should have been got the hell out. Now, Cedric, he ain't look like he could pull bitches, okay? Now, it's up in the air whether or not he was pulling bitches, niggas, or both, okay? We just don't know, you know? And it's fine. It's fine, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Be who you are. You know what I'm saying? It's Pride Month, whatever. But my whole thing is this. You knew he was cheating. You caught him cheating multiple times. And then you still stayed with him. The nigga had a whole apartment. Did y'all remember when she said he used to go on trips without her? And she didn't even know. And she be on trips with other bitches. And you still let that nigga stay? And you wait until you get on national TV and us coming at your ass about this man for you to finally wake up and to say, bitch, we getting a divorce. I said, what? Cedric must have been really putting it down. He must have been really putting it down because I just don't understand it, okay? And she was like, you know, that whole situation and stuff that Glenn was doing, it was reminding her of the situation with Cedric, like taking advantage of her and all of that stuff. And I was like, oh, you know, put aside a lot of that bullshit that they be having going on with each other. A lot of these women on these shows are having relatable. And see, that is what I kind of like about Belle Collective, because even though they petty as hell, a lot of the stuff we can all relate to in some way or another. And it's something that everybody been through. We done heard multiple times, but for some reason it still feel a little fresh, you know? That's how I look at it. That's why I still like it. It ain't too much yet. But they get off that. And Letitia was like, so we finna set you up on a blind date. I'm finna set you up on a date or whatever. You know, Marie talking about she like the conservative type. I said, now what is that? What you mean? You mean, are we talking political? Because, you know, you a rich bitch, and a lot of people that got businesses, you know, they do like Trump because of his policy on business or whatever. But I don't think that's what she meant. I think like conservative meaning like know how to dress and ain't just a hood rat or whatever, something like that. That's what I'm gonna say that she meant. But she was like, yeah, you know, if I go out, we gonna have to give me different names or whatever, because I can't go out as Marie. And I make my people, whoever I fuck around with, we gonna they have to sign NDAs. NDAs. Me and Letitia was like, NDAs. Girl, what? When Letitia said in her confessional, so Maria up here trying to say that she be telling people to sign NDAs, like, so the man want to take you to Chick-fil-A and he trying to say you got him to sign you an NDA, and all he trying to do is feed you some chicken. I like to die the way she said it, and all of the reaction and her expressions. That shit took me down, because who the fuck is a Marie Monroe that she needs an NDA? But on the one hand, I said, who the hell is you? Okay, because if that's the case, I need an NDA too, you know. But also, I get it too, like, you know, trying to, you don't want, especially with people talking nowadays, you know, especially now that she is in the spotlight or whatever, somewhat. Not as much as she may think, but, you know, she's somewhat, especially probably in Jackson or whatever, or Mississippi, I should say. But she said NDA, okay, NDA, and We gonna have to do different names, and you know, I don't need people to know right off the bat that I got money, so that they can know that, you know, so I can know that you really here for me, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, I'm gonna let you slide on that, but NDA, all right, I get it. And baby, when Letitia hooked her up with this dude, girl, Marie go to the bowling alley, right? She said, I'm nervous as hell. Where he at? Where he at? Next thing you know, we see this dude step about the car. He was dark skinned. He was dressed in all black. I said, oh, we about to get into some things. And then they pan that back. I was like, okay. Trick Daddy. What the fuck? He looked like what Trick Daddy could have looked like if he would have took care of himself and got fixed for his lupus and stopped drinking so much and took better care of his health. That's what dude looked like. So he walked up, and you could tell that is not Marie's type, especially given who she married. That is not Marie's type. Okay, Marie looking like, bitch, what the fuck is this? And he was like, what's up? And he got goals all up in his mouth, okay? I was like, and he not bad looking, though. He not bad looking. And truth be told, I'm going to be real with you. He looked young and he looked middle-aged at the same time. Not old, but middle-aged. Now, figure that out. Figure it out, because I was looking at his face like he got somewhat of a baby face, but he got somewhat of a middle-aged adult face. I don't know. But it worked for him. Okay, it don't work for me like that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't a bad-looking guy, but it don't work for me like that. But I'm saying it worked for him. You know? And I was just like, oh goodness, what is his name? He said, my name Dewan, and he was like, yeah, my name Dewan, whatever. But you know, you call me player. I said, Now, as soon as he said you could call me player, baby, Ashley would have said, check, please. You know what? It was nice meeting you. I'm going to have to go get something out the car, okay? Because I need to get my other shoes because we're supposed to be bowling, right? And I don't like to wear their shoes, so I'm going to go in the car and get my shoes, okay? And I would have just, zoom, all right? Because back then I would have had my own car. You know what I'm saying? But, because somebody was like, well, bitch, how you gonna do that and you ain't even got, shut the fuck up, all right? You ain't gotta do that. You ain't have to go there, all right? I shut you down before you could, okay? Anyway, Marie, you better than me, girl. You better than me. She said, listen, I don't know what the hell Letitia thought she was doing, but this ain't me, okay? This ain't it. I don't know, okay? But I'ma see where it go. You know, they had a little conversation and all that stuff. He said they call him player because he like to play around. He like to play games. You know, he's a gamer. She was like, so you got like a PS5? And he was like, yeah. She was like, you know, he play games like my son. And then he was bowling. He was like, you know, I don't know how to bowl because I don't be handling big. I don't know how to handle big balls. What? Me and Marie stopped like, I hope the fuck not. If you're trying to get with, well, why are we talking about balls like this? Like what? I mean, if you do, that's fine. But why are we bringing that up like that? I know it was supposed to be a jokey joke, but it didn't land. Okay, and girl, he knew how to bowl. He was playing and faking her out, striking and everything. And then she was like, I mean, we had a good time or whatever. I said, Marie, this is what you do. Don't date that nigga. Fuck that nigga, okay? Because at this point in time, I feel like you dick deprived and you need a little bit of dick. He look young enough for you. He gonna say, son, look, you got 2 sons, whatever. Look at you. I could have sworn you was like 26 years old. Nah, 26. You know, when they tell us that I don't care who it is, bitch. I do not care. Man, woman. They come up to you and ask, tell you, like, when you tell them your age, and they be like, bitch, or hey, what? Are you serious? I thought you was younger than that. You be like, no. Oh my God, it happens to me all the time. People like, girl, and you young, right? You like 20? No, girl. You know, I'm like, okay, I still got it. But anyway, that's how how Marie was. I said, oh, girl. Marie got outside and she told Letitia, she said, that bitch, why the fuck? What this hood nigga that you done hit me up with? I said, now Marie, that the way that your body language was looking when you got outside and the way that you was acting with that man, you definitely kept player's number in your phone, and I'm pretty sure you probably didn't hit him up a time or two for a little slice of dick, okay? That's just what it is. You know, moving on from there, we get Latrice. You know, she having her rehearsals for her wig launch, right? So she got the models and she's over at her friend Amanda's salon because her salon is not ready yet and she don't have the other building, you know what I'm saying? So they doing the rehearsals, they get the women model to line up. So Latrice said, I have a wig in honor of each woman. And I said, who are you talking about? She talking about the women on the cast. And I said, oh, okay. So the first wig we get the Letitia, okay? And Letitia wig, the girl that did it and everything, that was real cute. That probably was the cutest one, okay? She came out there with the attitude and everything. I was like, you better walk, bitch, you better walk. And then, you know, she did one for Tambra. I was like, oh, okay. You know, she said, don't put nothing past Tambra. She may act like she a little uppity or whatever, but, you know, when it get down to it, she can get a little hood with it. You know, a little west side with it. I said, Then she said, there go one for So Gucci or So cheap or something like that. No, the Batman girl so flat or whatever. I said, she said with that straight hair, girl, it was funny. Because when she said the one for Akeisha, we gonna call this one the Hattie Mae. And I'm mad Akeisha's ones looked like she had a fucking hump in the back. I said, y'all need to adjust that shit. And it was too much on that little girl head, okay? But she said, you know, everybody, just about almost everybody got that old grandma or great grandmama or somebody in their family that got that old name like Hattie Mae. And that's what Akeisha gives. You know, she give that old tired tea. So I'm gonna call her Hattie Mae. I said, this is Hattie Mae. You have reached Hattie Mae. Girl, I said, now why would you do that? I thought she was supposed to be your friend. But the sad part is when she said it, I knew exactly who it was before she said the name. And her face came in. And I feel like Akeisha had got that, heard that, like she somehow telekinesis that and heard it or whatever. Because when she showed up to the actual launch, mama shit was dead. I said, damn, Akeisha, your hair look nice. All right. But anyway, we get the So Gucci. She did do one, like a little blunt, platinum blonde cut or whatever for Marie. And my whole thing is, you doing all of this to be shady. Now, it'd be real funny if everybody was friends with everybody and everybody liked each other. But it's petty, but I still laugh. You know what I'm saying? So if something pop off, you should be prepared. So after they go through the little rehearsal, she getting her hair done by her friend or whatever, and she was texting her, so is everybody coming? It's gonna be a little intimate type of small thing or whatever with everybody that she feels that's supportive of her. And I said, well, if that's the case, how come you inviting So Gucci and Marie? She said, I put the invitation out to everybody, you know, only 2 people RSVP, Tambra and Letitia, okay? They RSVP, and you know Selena was gonna show up anyway. And she was like, So Gucci and Marie, I don't know if Marie probably not gonna come, and if they don't, that's fine, it's whatever. I mean, they like the photo, but it's whatever. And she was like, what about Josh? What's going on with Josh? Basically, Josh and her is just having a business, what is it, a boss and an employer relationship. It's a professional relationship at this point because she is upset at him. She feels a way about him because, you know, when she went over there and she had that little outing with Akeisha, Akeisha was telling her business that was told to her by Josh. And so she feels like he overstepped, like, and he really did. You are my friend. You see I'm going through some things or whatever. We're still trying to figure out our relationship and our drama or whatever. And instead of you just, you know, letting us figure this out amongst ourselves, you're going and you spreading my business to other people. Friends don't do that. I don't care if you're trying to help people out. If I'm trying to figure out my relationship, I don't need you to be telling my business to this person so it can spread. It could spread to this person, and that person. I don't need my business all over town, okay? And so, you know, I understood where Latrice was coming from. I understood where Josh was coming from as well, too. But Latrice has every right to, you know, back from him because he shouldn't have did that. So we get to the actual event, right? Like I said, Akeisha came in there looking nice. So Gucci came up in there looking nice. And she, of course, had her flat hair and straight hair, you know. Selena was up in there. Tambra showed up. Everybody showed up except for Marie. Marie was true to her word. Bitch, I ain't finna show up to this shit. Okay, I don't fuck with that bitch, you know. And at this point, we realized that, you know, and Sanjay was there, okay? And if y'all remember, Selena's daughters, she got Star, Sky, and Sanjay. Sanjay is the oldest, and Star and Sky are the youngest, you know what I'm saying? The twins. And we already know their history, right? There's not really a history or a interaction or anything like that between, it's not really good between, you know, Gucci and Selena. So when Gucci comes in, Gucci was like, hey girl. You know, she see Letitia gives her a hug or whatever. Hey girl. Girl, she get over there and she give Latrice a hug. It was like, hey. Latrice said, I seen So Gucci come in and I was like, all right. But then she came in with this type of energy when she hugged me like she barely wanted to. I said, now Gucci, you should have stayed in the car. You should have stayed in the car if you was going to do all of that, okay? Because one thing about it, if you ain't want to be there and you was going to be there to start some mess, because that's exactly what y'all did, baby, why you there? You talk so much shit about Latrice at this point. Why are you there, okay? It would have been more believable if you would have just sat in the car or you never would have put your clothes on, all right? Go. You just wanted to get out that house from JJ mama. I get it. You ain't had nowhere else to go. So you said, let me come up here and start some shit. Bitch. She saw Sanjay and her spoke or whatever. They hugged and all that shit. So I'm thinking everything cool, right? So then you see Tambra and Selena over there having a little conversation, right? Next thing you know, Gucci come over there because I think Tambra had asked her whatever, do y'all speak and all that stuff? She was like, no, we don't speak. You know what I'm saying? She act like she don't know me or whatever. So hey, it is what it is. I'm not finna go over there to speak to her, you know. And so Gucci had came over there. And she was talking to Tambra. She was like, hey, girl, how you doing? Look at this. Mind you, Tambra is right here. Selena right here. So you can't help but see the bitch when you walk over there. Because they talking to each other. Girl, at this point, when they get through talking or whatever, so Gucci was finna walk away. And Selena was like, hey, Shantae, hold on, what they call her? So Gucci? She was like, Sophia, okay. I said, damn, so here we go right here. I said, Selena, what you about to do? So Gucci came back over there, right? And she was like, so you only see one person standing over here? I said, Selena girl, you could have let that slide. You could have let that slide. Now, see, I did say, you know what, DD4L. I'm a DD4L for life. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But at the same time, we have to be real. Selena, you should have let that pass. You should have let that pass. Okay, girl, I'm going to say this, bitch. I ain't going to say. Gucci, you started it by ignoring her, okay? You started it by ignoring her, but I don't think that you was trying to start anything. But if we want to be technical, you saw her there and you deliberately decided not to say nothing, okay? That's one. You can look at it that way, or you could say, Selena, you dropped it off because you could have just left that shit alone and let Gucci walk away. And if you want to talk your shit to Tambra and call it the day, okay? So in this case, depending on how you look at it, both of them wrong for different things. You know what I'm saying? And so we're going to be fair like that. Now, Selena, I honestly would have just let it pass, okay? Because if this is my friend's event, I'm not finna start no shit at her event. I'm gonna just be like, this bitch didn't say shit to me. That's fine. I'm gonna let it ride because it's my friend event. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm not gonna show my ass. honest, but Selena couldn't help it. Selena couldn't help it. She said, "You don't see me?" She was like, "I mean, did you see me when you was at your baby, when you was taking care of the baby shower? Girl, I was fucking busy." I said, "Now, hold on. I said, "Now, so Gucci calmly asked, well, what, you ain't say nothing to me when you did the baby shower?" Now, I said, "Now, wait a minute, so Gucci. When y'all had a little conversation, remember when you was asking about whether it was something to drink and something like that, and she was telling you real polite. She was like, 'Girl, no, we ain't got no water bottles right now because they not really cold, but we got some lemonade.' You know what I'm saying? You can get some of this lemonade right here. Go back to the baby shower and look at that. Y'all had a little interaction. I don't know if she said hello, but y'all was talking cordially, but she didn't ignore you, so I don't know where that excuse came from." She was like, "Bitch, I was fucking busy at the goddamn baby shower." Now I said, "Now Selena, goddamn, Selena went from 1 to 1,000 real quick." I said that was built up and you was waiting for a reason to cuss this bitch out. Hey, wasn't it, Selena? I said, "Now next time bring that shit all the way the fuck back down, cause girl, Selena, you got the right one, cause I would have said, now hold the fuck up." Who the fuck are you cussing at? Because I ain't cuss at you now. All right, I just said you ignored me at the baby shower. I was like, "Girl, I was busy." That's how you could have said, "Now, girl, I was over there busy." Selena said, "Now, I was over there fucking busy with the baby shower." I said, "Oh, whoa. Wow, so this is what we're doing?" Oh no. And next thing you know, they going back and forth at each other. She was like, "Girl, I ain't got time for this." Up here talking to a fucking extra, okay? Selena said a extra. Bitch, I was on TV before you. What the fuck you talking about? And you want to know what it is? Bitch, you just fucking mad because your husband fucking still want me. I said, "God, am I an extra to your goddamn husband?" I said, "Wait a minute, bitch. What is going on?" And then it said, "To be continued." And the whole time I'm thinking like, Sanjay is there. So Gucci, and so you finna, because regardless of who started it, Sanjay gonna have her mama's side. And she gonna be like, "Not this bitch coming at my mama like that." Because that's how I would have did. Especially if we already had some issues like they did. And I'm be like, "Bitch, what the fuck you put in your hand?" Now, see, I probably would jump in. That'd be the only time I jump in the fight. Because once you not finna fight my mama. You're not finna fight my mama. You're not finna cuss her out or whatever. Regardless of if she right or wrong, my mama could be dead ass wrong. And be like, "Bitch, who the fuck you?" I don't give a fuck if she called you a bitch. You don't call her no goddamn bitch. Call me a bitch so I can beat your ass, okay? That would have been me. That's some y'all too, okay? Because who gonna let their mama get cussed out? Even if sometimes they started it. It's different rules for different things, apparently. But I was just like, this is ghetto. What is going on? But bitch, did y'all hear, it didn't say "to be continued." Did y'all hear when Akeisha was in her confessional, right? And she was like, now Latrice all of a sudden, she's, Selena coming around more often, whatever. Now, Latrice had told us earlier when they was up in the store, whatever, that Latrice, her and Latrice, they used to, Selena be around and been in events or whatever, that Gucci and her been at it all the time or whatever, but she just not realizing that, like, the energy probably was just, like, a little different and a little off or whatever. I said, "Oh, so you trying to establish that Selena really was always around, she was just in the background and we just never saw?" Okay, but Akeisha said in that confessional, how come Selena coming around all of a sudden with Latrice? It's like, they're worried about whether or not so Gucci husband still wants Selena, and it's like, maybe we don't need to be worried about Selena and her husband. Maybe we need to be worried about Latrice and Selena. And then I said, "Huh?" I ain't catch it right then and there, but then the producer, because a little tired, I'm a little sleep deprived. The producer said, "So you think Latrice is a lesbian?" I said, "Wait a minute, bitch. Wow." Happy Pride. I said, "Excuse me?" Girl, Akeisha messy ass said, I said, "Ooh." And you know what? It'll explain some things. She don't like niggas like that. And that's why she go after the old dudes. And then, it explains a lot. Her trauma and all. Akeisha, you are messy, bitch. I like Akeisha this season because last season, y'all know I told her ass the fuck up. This season, Miss Akeisha is making me laugh, and we only 4 episodes in. Anyway, y'all, that was the episode. Is it 4 episodes or is it 5 episodes? Girl, either fucking way, it's been good so far. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about this episode, and I will see y'all later. Baby, they're gonna be boxing next week. Y'all better not cut shit out, okay? All that morality shit. Don't cut stuff out, okay? I'll see y'all later. Peace.